And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Handoff in a single back formation.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Same tailback, another carry. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the flat by the running back. Running through the tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his back. It's complete. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Stevens. And they get him down after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone. first down. We're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a shotgun run call. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And the Shanty Quarters will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. That's an important first down on that running play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They get him down after a short return. But the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Ball handed off, powering through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing in the double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle made after a big gain.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Rainbow Warriors begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. They feed the fullback this time. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
The hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the run, it's Chambers. The gain moves the ball to a 34. The Chanticleers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Chambers. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they catch him? It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
They're going to run it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Marshall. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the Chanticleers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Tailback with another carry. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Handoff to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Coastal.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here comes a handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 30 now. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. Catch is made down the middle. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. The Chanticleers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back. It's Marshall. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Powering right past the defender. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown. Chanticleers. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. In the second quarter, it's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put in the scoring position before the half. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Cuts out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So now it's third and short on the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Timeout, Hawaii.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on second down. He lets it go on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He breaks free now, has room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to pass. It's Marshall. And the pass is incomplete. And the Chanticleers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. An explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
The Chanticleers are going to cash in this red zone trip. The shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the Chanticleers are looking to keep this drive going. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Get your hands a little shaky.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring it down. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense stops it short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And the Rainbow Warriors with 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff heading left. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line to run the hurry-up. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Hawaii. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Again, makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. We go with a direct snap. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Chanticleers will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Running it back, it's Stevens. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Offense back on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Football comes out. Guy who coughs it up, recovers it, and prevents the turnover.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
And now the handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on 4th down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. There's the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to pass. It's Marshall. Defense is coming after him. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could hope for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Hawaii 35, Coastal Carolina 24.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Ball handed off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Same tailback, another carry. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
Quick call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create...
Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This offense cannot be stopped. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Fighting off the defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's looking deep here. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He'll hand it off. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. The shotgun handoff here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And they will try out the field goal team here. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Sort of brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's an option look. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. It's Marshall. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Chanticleer starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all day? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and the lob is intercepted near the sideline.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Hawaii offense back out there. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Trick play, looking to throw the ball here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Second down. We're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Continues to fight for yards. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring the heat and the blitz works. They've got him.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. And looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one, but it will set up fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Give it to the big fullback here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
They'll run it here. And the ball to the ground. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Dropping back, it's Marshall. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. At midfield, now the 40. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Hawaii. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
52, Coastal Carolina, 24.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been